Morning. Getting ready for another day. Looky there. What showed up in the night? It's like the Tooth Fairy, but different. So, you guys will find out more about that in about a week or so. Mrs. Brown is, I think she's throwing some stuff in a crock pot for dinner or something, but she's going to meet us at the tractor in a little bit. She said she'd ride with us for a little bit. I forgot to, oh, come on, run over and place your transmitter pocket. Just place key in transmitter pocket. What the is that? Does anybody else just wish you had a regular key? What in anyways, we gotta go over to seed bins, fill up with seed, and then fill up the planter and drill. We'll get throwing some wheat in the ground. Over here at the old farm, we have these bulk bins, super handy. Getting seed much faster, but I think I have enough room in this tender. I'm not completely empty. I think I have enough room though to get the last of this variety, and then that should plant us the majority of the day, if not all the day. So I'm sure at some point I'll have to help Dad and BJ move trucks. Should be able to pretty much catch them today. So I got 120 acres I can plant. I'll have enough seed for that. This field and the field across the road are bean fields that they still have to combine that are going to be wheat, so probably have to help them this evening. There's what we're planting, 13S14 seed consultants. All right, we got it. That's all the variety. That Mrs. Brown was white chili. You wish that thing had doors? Okay. Drill out, get it filled up. Looks like BJ is prepping a bean bin over here. Just clean out the stuff that falls off the walls. So one thing we've got going on after the hurricane, everybody's bean quality really went down, like bad. So far we haven't found any bad beans from our fields, but we're gonna try to keep post-hurricane beans separate from pre-hurricane beans, because we had good quality beans before that. So that's what he's over there doing, prepping a few bins, and if we get in worse beans, we'll put those in a different bin. That's one nice thing about having a bunch of different bins. It's about the only nice thing. Hey, Big Mama, either pull that truck over or look out. Do you know how close to get? You need to be pretty close. Yeah, you need to pull parallel with it. Just a bit outside. I guess when she's cold, she doesn't like to work. Talk about the motor, not Caleb. Escalated. Ran over to my pickup truck to grab something, and while I was over there, the grain leg quit working. So, oh good. Oh good. Are you excited for me?
It's ruined my lunch break.
Yeah, mine too. So when they dump the truck, nothing happens. The grain just stays right in the leg. So something is messed up there with the consigner. So that means we gotta climb over and take a look. Well, we're up here. Be cool if I didn't have to do this again. Well, we clearly have something plugging this piece. 2 grain legs in a week. This unheard of for us. Never had this happen. Couldn't be any happier if I tried. So, leg's good to go. Didn't burn the belts off. It's the second time I had to climb up a leg and not put belts on. It's an act of God, really. But yeah, just a bunch of rotten stuff in that leg boot. Not a huge deal. Just had to spend an hour messing with this. So, good news is everything's going to run. Just made the day a little longer. But hey, at least Kayla just got back with lunch. That's waiting on me. That'd be good. So I went ahead and greased the leg, pulled a grease gun up here while we were here because, yeah, I guess our steam bin builders didn't while they were up here. Seems like kind of common sense to me, but whatever. Got that greased. Check gearbox. Now, I meant to show you what we changed, but I've already screwed it back in, so. Ah, shoot. I'll show you again. Hopefully we don't lose the bolts holding this in. I thought them bin guys were supposed to put on new inspection doors since these ones are all corroded and falling apart and held together with duct tape, but yeah, they didn't do that either. Maybe that wasn't clearly said. That might have been one of them things that I wanted done and Dad forgot to tell him, because that happens sometimes too. Alright, looking in here. You guys can see this is new, and all that black plastic is new. The original parts were completely worn down, and what was happening was grain was not shooting down into this funnel. It was basically because this piece was gone, it was able just to ride the buckets right back down. So that's why our capacity was so low on this leg. I mean, it's not a high capacity leg anyways, but it was cutting about half. So that's what they changed. And they turned all the downspouts. All the spouts going to the bins, they were all turned. The bottom of them is what gets wore, so if you turn them, you can get a little bit more life out of them. That's what we did. All right, time to get down.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's next day. Just getting started, 2 o'clock or so. Had trouble this morning unloading trucks. Still ain't got them all unloaded. Had the leg pipe plugged over to the old bins. Guess we've learned several lessons this year. We remember them. We never cleaned the boots out, and it sets along after that rain we had. Been 10 days or so. What grain was in them started growing, sprouting. When we were trying to empty the trucks and stuff, run new in, why sprouts went up the stairs, the bin, the consigner, plugged the holes. So we got it unplugged. Still don't have the one over to our place unplugged. New one, we're not running cord. Sim's supposed to come tomorrow, I guess, and unplug it. You got to be down there for somebody else's pipe. Something happened, hole in another guy's pipe, neighbor's pipe or something, I don't know. He said stop and get it, so that's good. Appreciate that. Thank him. And, so I don't know, maybe we get a full day one of these days. So we've just had a lot of problems with everything, including the combine. Most of it is just human error. Everything with the combine except the I've seen a lot of comments. Brian was telling about it. People saying this combine is just junk. No trouble with it. Well, it ain't the combine's fault, really. A couple things, but most of it was feeder house not running. There's a clutch on there, and I didn't realize it, where it was at, and I've been greasing it. And that's a no-no. Said you grease it once a year, and that's it. So I've been greasing every couple of days. So that's what happened there while the feeder house slipping. Why the chain's jumping, I'm not sure about that. But we had to change it yesterday morning. Draper belt, that's our own fault. We didn't clean the beans again. That was wet bean sprouted and got under the belt stopped. It's our own fault. We should have cleaned it out. So during the combine yesterday, I plugged the tailings, and I'm not sure exactly why. I had it closed down, the top and bottom screen closed clear up. I get the pods out and close to the truck over there. So I closed clear down, and when I started this other field, I had some weeds right there along the edge. And I don't know if that's what plugged it up, or what. Anyway, it plugged up, I know that. So we got it fixed now. So I know what to look for next time. There's like 3 openings on that tailings. Big one underneath, you open. We opened it, wasn't much stuff out, some of it in the auger. 2 on the side. We opened both of them, there wasn't nothing in it except the bottom a little bit. Well, there is another one in the bottom of that auger, or in the bottom, below the gearbox. And you got to do it by wrenches. And it was, took it offline, and it was plugged clear forward. So that's what was wrong with the tailings. So outside of that, why, getting all pretty good, I guess.
So I was hanging 100 feet up in the air. Mrs. Brown went home and made potato skins. Put them in a nice to-go box and everything. Yeah. The to-go sour cream, that's a nice touch. What book you reading?
The Frozen River.
Yeah. Kayla's quite the reader. Is this your 3rd or 4th book this month? It's October 10th, folks.
Sir. Bye.
Have a good time.
Yeah, we're waiting on BJ went to get the grain cart. The guy from Nugent stopped. Salesman Matt, he took him over to get the grain cart. He had to dump it. He should be coming shortly. So where's that go good beans? The best we've been in so far. 57 bushel. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to wait on him. So I'll get up and clean my moisture sensor off. Get it to work. It looks like it might be working now. Anyway, we'll clean it off. Here's what we got to take. Got the moisture sensor. Take these off and slides right out. Well, we ain't gonna get it out because it's got rain in it. It's been full. That's make sure nothing.
There goes BJ. I guess they're hauling beans. Must be running all right.
Well, back to combine. I had to take BJ up to get the other trucks. They had to go get Mason. So looked like the soil moisture tester is working. It looks like. See it there. Get down in better beans down here. I've seen some 75. We'll see how high they get there next to the creek. Lot better beans. But they got a little bit of damage in them, just like the rest of them. Got 80 acres here today we'd like to do. I don't know. Got 40 some here. Well, about 50 here. And 40 up the house there, up my house, up across the road there. 2 different fields. I'd like to get that done today. I don't know. See how it goes. How long we can run tonight. Usually the sun goes down, it starts getting tough. That's about it. But we'll see. Well, we got started again. Another field. About 7, 8 acres here. That goes dusty this time. It's just hard to see. The sun's glaring, the wind is dirty. Can't keep it clean. Well, just finish that patch. Got 2 acre patch over here to be done on this farm. Then we'll move over home there. Hopefully get up there before dark. Get the field opened up. What we're gonna do. See how it goes. Do a long weekend. Well, it's getting tough. Got about 6-7 acres in this field I'd like to get done. It's still feeding in. Drug up a couple times. Ground's kind of soft here. Beans ain't too bad. We'll make up our 40s, maybe. Maybe a little more. I don't know, 56 there. I don't know. I'll get them done. I don't know. It's really getting tough.
This is a few hours later. It's now dark. I'm helping Dad and BJ move some stuff around. They're trying to finish up this field they're in. Probably won't be able to run. Well, I don't know. They got 600 horsepower. They can probably run longer than I think they can. But definitely getting tough already, I'm sure. I think BJ just went around the wrong side of the tractor. Hi, Bobby.
Hey, buddy.
Side note, at least sounds like the beans over here were halfway decent. I don't know what Dad said on his camera, if he even has his camera still, but he said this field made 49, which for this year is going to be one of our better bean fields. Unfortunately. But it's better than 38. Gives us some hope that when we get some of the better ground that was planned later, maybe we'll hit 55, 60 after all. I don't know. This field here would typically be a 60 bushel field. Like in a normal year, this would be between 55 and 65. This is by no means some of our good ground. Things I do for you folks, about to get covered in bean dust. Ain't no doubts about it. You probably can't tell on this camera, but the tractor has way better lights than that combine. Cloud of death. Well, folks, they got like 2 rounds left and they're going to be done, so. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you would, do me a favor, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, drop us a comment, and we'll see you in the next one, which if you haven't figured out yet is pretty much every day. The next one will be tomorrow.